Good morning, plant fam. So, today is Tuesday, March 22nd, I want to say. So, I'm coming at you with a little vloggy vlog. So, it's early in the morning. I just woke up a little while ago. That's why I'm still in bed. But I wanted to just give you guys a quick little update and a quick little intro. So, hi! Hey, plant fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This is my bed, my jungle, and a pillow of my cat that my boyfriend got me. Everything is fine. Normal stuff here. So today I have a couple of errands that I need to run, and I have a couple of chores that I need to do, and then we're going to be packing up my car with plants and stuff to bring to David's. And then when we get there, I'm going to show you where I put the plants. So I'm excited about that. I will probably insert the footage of us putting the greenhouse together here at some point, because I did take footage of that and wanted to show you. So I hope that you enjoy that. Okay, so now that you've seen the greenhouse and the fact that I can like walk into it, I'm pretty excited about it. The only dilemma that I'm having is that I don't want to bring too many of my rare plants over there and then not be there to take care of them, because I don't want that responsibility to be falling on David constantly. But at the same time, I feel like I have to move a lot of my plants out of here to kind of like make room for me to start moving other stuff. Does that make sense? I feel like the plants are just kind of like in the way of me moving other things, and they're not happy here. So I need to get them into a better situation, because there's too many in a small space. So I need to move some of them over, and then I think it'll be okay. So I'm trying to just not take anything too complicated that will be hard for him to take care of. So the thing is that right now, you guys would have seen in my houseplant tour, I have my Mars Hydro here for all of my Hoyas, and that is the light that I'm planning on putting in the new greenhouse, because it's the strongest one that I have, and it's not really meant for houseplants, but if I hang it up top in the greenhouse, it should be just the right amount of light for in there that I won't really need much else. The only trouble is I can't take that and put it in there until I've moved my Hoyas, but I can't move my Hoyas until I've gotten the grow lights, the strip lights that I need for the cabinet. So you guys would have seen a clip of my new Ikea cabinet on the David and Jack's channel, and I'm going to be moving all of my baby Hoyas that I have over here in my bedroom to there, as well as some other ones that are hiding in the greenhouse and in plastic bags and stuff over here. So I can't do that yet. So I do have an extra Sansi light that you guys watched me unbox not very long ago, and it's pretty strong. It's literally like a floodlight. So I'm thinking that we're going to set that up in the greenhouse this week first, just as a temporary thing, so that I can bring some plants up there and try and just like regulate the humidity. I might have to put a humidifier in there just because it's not full of plants yet. So, and I don't know, it's a bigger greenhouse than the one I have now. The one I have now is small enough that I don't need a humidifier in there. As long as there's water in there and it's closed, it gets humid enough. So I don't really know. I'm going to have to figure it out as we go. A lot of the things are probably going to stay in their propagation boxes, and I'm just going to take the lid off so that I can still keep them kind of in a little bed of water like I normally do to up the humidity. So that's my story for today. I'm gonna get some things done around the house, and then we are going to head up to David's, and we have lots of things that we have to do while we're there. I have a Hoya import that came in that I ordered with a friend of mine, so that should be here this week. Damn fungus net. Did I get it? I did. Gross. I gotta go wash my hand. Excuse me while I just sit here like this for the next 5 minutes. Ew. Anyway. Oh no, the gnat fell off my hand. Ah! Oh god, no, that means it's in my bed. Okay, excuse me while I go wash all of my bedding. I will see you guys later. Okay, so this is really bad lighting, but it's all that we have, and I have a pile of boxes behind me. Just ignore it, because what we're focused on are the plants that are in front of me. So I have about 1, 2, 3-ish, maybe 4 propagation boxes left. Hi, BB. And I am bringing them with me, obviously, today, as I told you before. So basically, I also have tons of things on top of the propagation boxes that are in plastic bags. So what I wanted to do was go through one by one, each one, and I have a box here that I'm going to put them in so that I can transport them to David's. Okay. He's got to be up in everything because he needs to know everything that's happening. So I guess we'll just start with the things that I already brought down. So this is a Hoya Memoria cutting in moss. It's been in there for way too long. It's probably super dry and I need to take it out and pot it up. So we're going to bring that with us, but I'm going to put that aside for now. You guys would have seen in my Hoya bloom video yesterday, I took down my Hoya Calistophylla. It has a little peduncle. If you didn't watch that, you should go and do it. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to fit like most of these in here. I don't know if I will, but I also have my Hoya Rangzant. I don't know how you're supposed to say it, but it's not happy. So I'm hoping that I can get it into the cabinet and make it happier. And then I have this plastic bag. And in here I have my Philodendron melanochrysum, I believe. Little nodes that are growing, so that's good. It says penis cactus on it because that's what came inside the cup. But it's growing. It's got like lots of little baby leaves, so I should take it out of here soon and put it in a separate container so that I can sell it to you guys. So I think this is the Hoya, it's either Hoya affinis or Lauterbachii. I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember because they both kind of look the same. But the leaf came and got damaged, but I left it and it put out 2 little babies. So there's that one. And then I have my Hoya David's Green Cup. Super cute. And then I have the Hoya, most of these are Hoyas, in case you didn't guess that already. Hoya Camingiana. Love the way this one grows. Excuse me, sir, what are you doing? This one's interesting. It grows straight up. I don't know. It's very, very cool looking and is also due to go into a bigger container than this. So I am probably just going to keep them in this plastic bag. I haven't quite decided exactly how I'm going to go about this. We're kind of just winging it. Not gonna lie. It's up in the 50s today, so it is a good day to move some plants. So let's put that aside for now. I also have this Hoya crystal. I think this is crystal cutting in here. Looking cute as hell. Right? Are you crystal? Or no, I think this is Hoya sprinkles? Freckles. You know what? Stardust? No, I just ordered a Stardust. What are you? I really need to start labeling my Hoyas. Bubba, are you going to say hello if you're going to be all up in my stuff? Say hi. My name is Crusher Pants and I want to eat all the plants. But you can't. They're not for you to nibble. This box is not for you to sit in either. He wants to. Okay, get out of here. I have this really sad Hoya Chelsea cutting that I don't want. It's not in like great shape, but yeah, I don't actually really even want it, so I don't really know what to do with it. And then I have a propagation box here. I already showed you guys what was in here in a different video, but you can kind of see there's lots of string of spades growing like crazy in here. And then I've got some variegated string of hearts that should be ready to go on Etsy soon. So I'm gonna bring those. Gonna have to start shipping things from Connecticut instead of New York because I'm gonna have most of my inventory there. So next we have the Hoya melliflua. I don't know. All I know is that this thing is beautiful and I'm obsessed with it. It's got these deep, like sword-like leaves and I'm obsessed, and I'm glad that it's got some new growth points on it. This is definitely due for a repot, so we're gonna have to do that soon. I think we're gonna end up repotting a bunch of stuff while we're up there, so I should probably bring my De La Tank's soil with me. Okay, I have another propagation box here that doesn't have anything exciting in it. I've already showed you guys that in another video. We are focused on what is on top of this, including this Hoya Caretaker that I'm just gonna throw out because it looks like it's rotting, and I don't want it. It's not doing anything. So we've got a bunch of like random cuttings in here. Most of them aren't really doing much. Gonna have to clean this out and probably put other stuff in there if I'm being honest, because it's kind of just taking up space. So in this bag I have a Hoya Goldie Eye cutting that I purchased from Black Cat Gardener Shop, and then literally not even a week not even a week later, my friend Karen gave me another cutting. So I have 2, and this one's thirsty. And I'm excited about that because like these leaves are stunning. So I should pot both of them up together realistically, but I don't have them both in the same, they're not going to be in the same place anymore after today. So, and then I have my little Hoya Miss Debbie. This is a Cocoa Ranch hybrid. Her newest leaf came in kind of wonky, I think because she's in the plastic bag and it didn't have like room to unfurl, but I really love, ooh, almost dropped it. I really love these smooth, just like kind of flat looking round leaves. Definitely nice and rooted in moss. I have been using perlite more than moss lately, but I kind of just use whatever I have. So like those came in moss, so I just like kept them in the moss so that I didn't waste it. So next is my Hoya Polynura. This one I've been growing in moss for way too long. Look at all those roots. So this one 100% needs to come out and go into some soil. And hopefully it'll start growing more rapidly because I just think that it's not getting nutrients and it's not really doing anything in here. So this next one is not a Hoya. This one I won in a giveaway. It's a tissue culture of the Monstera Leclercana variegata. I think I'm saying that right. This one needs to stay in the plastic bag, and I don't know if I'm going to bring that one with me or not. So we're going to put that one aside for now. The Melliflua is coming with us. I just don't want to put it in there yet. In here I have a Hoya obovata that just likes to grow really funky for some reason. I've been growing this one for a friend and I'm like hesitant to even send it to her because the leaves are so wonky and I don't know why. This cup is cute too. It says bloom where you are planted. So I don't know. I think I might leave this one behind for now. And then we have a really sad bag full of dead Hoyas. These I ordered from Ashley's Planties. And unfortunately, a lot of my cuttings that I've been ordering from her have been dying shortly after bringing them home and trying to root them. So I decided not to purchase anything from her anymore. If you guys have had success purchasing from her, then by all means, you should continue to do so. This is just the second time that I've tried to order these Hoyas and had them completely fail, and I'm not exactly sure why because I'm doing the same things to them as I do all the rest of my Hoyas. What she told me was that she rooted them in moss and now I'm rooting them in perlite. So maybe that's why. And I'm like, well, then you should have shipped them to me in moss and then I would have kept them in moss. But she shipped them in these like little vials of water. So basically they went from moss to water to perlite. And then they died because I didn't know that they were originally rooted in moss and then shipped in water. I just genuinely do not think that that is a good plan. Those little water vials, like unless it was grown in water, I have to say, I don't think that that's a good idea. Personal opinion. That's the only thing that I can think of that could have went wrong here. So, this used to be a Hoya Philippines and now it's just a stick. So not even close to being rooted, so we're just gonna throw that out and save the cup of perlite for something else. This was a Hoya corneri something. It's got one sad leaf left, but it had many more. As you can see, there were other vines in here because it was sent to me as one big long thing and I cut it into multiple pieces to propagate, and this is all that's left of it, and I'm not sure it's gonna make it because it's not feeling great, but we're gonna hope that it does. And then this is my second attempt with her at the Hoya Waymanii. I purchased one from her a while back, and it did the same thing where it kind of just like rotted away. So I purchased another one thinking it was just that particular cutting that didn't do well. And I was just about to say, this one's doing better, but apparently not. So I don't really know. It's not rooting at all. I don't actually really know what the problem is with these plants, if I'm being honest with you. All I know is I spent a lot of money on these cuttings and shipping and everything, so I'm disappointed, and I'm not going to be purchasing from this person again for that reason. So these I'm going to keep in a plastic bag. I'm just going to find a smaller one and bring them with me and put them in the cabinet. I'm not going to switch them back to moss now because I feel like that's just going to cause further trauma for these plants, and it's just not really worth it. So yeah, those have been in there since February 10th, and they still haven't done anything. So I don't really exactly know what the problem is. So these are cuttings that I took from my friend Tessa, and then I forgot to bring them to her, so I have to ship them to her soon. One is a Hoya Eldritchii, and the other is just a little baby Hoya variegated Wayettii. So I should probably take another cutting of mine, honestly, and propagate it because it's not looking happy, and I don't really know why. So we might need a little backup plant. But I took these cuttings for her, and they are rooting and doing really well in here. So I'm going to leave these behind because I want to be able to ship them to her from New York and not from Connecticut. So another cutting that's being left behind is my Hindu rope, because this is also for somebody. And then in here, if you guys watched my live stream that I did with Scott over at Scott Grows an Avocado Tree, you would have seen me repot my Hoya Griffithii. Griffith, we call him. He's kind of awkward and needs to go into like a deeper pot. So I think I'm going to bring him and let him do his thing in the Ikea cabinet. So we'll put this one in the box. And then I have the Hoya Incrusata Moon Shadow, which is also from Black Cat Gardener Shop. Nice and rooted. This was a surprise cutting that she sent me because she's really sweet and I love it. It's adorable. So I don't think it's rooted enough yet to go into its own container, but we are going to throw it into the cabinet and hope that maybe that'll help encourage it to grow. So the last bit of ones that I have, I just showed you these in my Hoya video. I have the Hoya Irina here. I just showed you in my Hoya Bloom video. I have some newer cuttings that I need to separate right here. The Hoya cultivar or species Timor, Timor. Super underrated in my opinion. I think it's really cute. And then I just got these from Black Cat Gardener Shop as well. This is the Hoya Nichelle, I want to say. And then Hoya species India here. So I wanted to actually separate these because I don't want them in the same container. But this is the moss that she shipped it to me, and so I just kind of threw it in there really quickly. Not rooted yet. She takes fresh cuts and sends them, so they haven't previously been doing anything besides sitting in water, I believe. She just keeps them in water. And then ships them in moss. So then I just keep them in the moss that they were shipped to me in. So there's that. Although I might put this one into the perlite because it's taller. There's not that much moss in here. Put this species India in the moss. I just thought this one was really cute. This was another surprise cutting that she sent me because she's really sweet and I appreciate her. And you guys should 100% go and check out her shop because most of these Hoyas are from her, actually. And they're all phenomenal and super healthy and happy. And I'm not mad about it. And I can root them in perlite without a problem because she didn't have them previously rooting in anything. And she takes really, really, really good care of her plants, packages them with the utmost care, and plus she's really sweet. So you guys should go and follow her and support her. She does sales pretty often on her Instagram. So that is all that I have in or on my propagation boxes rather. And then I just have this really big box right here that has a lot of my rare plants in it that are hopefully doing well. Oh snap. Hold on, let me turn you around really quick. So this is what it's looking like in here. We've got a couple of yellow leaves, but look at the varicosum and the melanochrysum and the burl marks are all going crazy. We've got lots of fun stuff in here. Some yellow leaves we got to clean out, but otherwise I ain't mad at it. So that is that for this portion of the video. I just wanted to give you guys a look-see at some of the plants that I am moving over there today, and then once we get there, either today or tomorrow, I will show you how I set everything up, as well as taking all the plants out of this prop box and making sure they're happy and sticking them in a greenhouse. So stay tuned for that. I will see you guys in a little bit. Okay, stop staring at me, cat. So we're here and David's species Affinity Burtonier is blooming, and you guys would have just seen me and my regular Burtonier, we can say words, was blooming at my house, and I tasted it. So I came over here and I wanted to taste his because there's a bunch of them that are open. Hi, by the way.
Weird. You're so weird.
And it doesn't taste this good.
It would be funny if your mouth just went totally numb.
It doesn't taste as good, so I'm like, I guess now we know how to tell the difference between a regular Burtonier and a species Affinity Burtonier because they look the same. I'll show you. The blooms look almost identical. They're a slightly lighter pink color, but they don't taste the same. They don't taste the same at all. It's not good.
The thing that you yell at your cat for.
Eating the plants. All right, so now I have all of my stuff in the bathroom because I'm isolating everything that I brought here, all my plants that I brought here, and I'm gonna spray them down with Captain Jack's before putting them where they go. So we just literally have oh shit, I walked into it. Boxes of plants. I walked into it. But you guys, I had like a mini panic attack over my melanochrysum. Look at it. Look at this leaf. Oh my god, and the varicosum, you guys. There's a Burl Marks Fantasy in here too. Thank you. It's so freaking pretty. Isn't it pretty? I don't even know which one's my favorite. See, I bought this one thinking it would be my favorite. Then this one became my favorite, but now I don't even know. Now I'm not even sure which philodendron is my favorite right now. This is my Standeliana. Desperately needs a pole. This thing grows like a weed, but lots of other Syndapsis and things in here. This is the one that people call Syndapsis, but it's not a Syndapsis. I forget the name of, Lucens, but that's not the name of it. So I'm gonna spray all of these down and then get them into the greenhouse. These are all the Hoyas that I showed you guys before. So I'm gonna hit them with the Captain Jack's Dead Bug brew. Looks like this, in case you were wondering. And let them sit probably overnight, and then tomorrow we will put them away. So I will show you tomorrow or later today if I magically found the energy, but probably not because I'm tired. So I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Excuse me. I had a burrito.
Okay, so hi. Good morning. Coming to you from our couch. You guys haven't actually seen yet because I didn't edit that video yet for our channel.
Right.
I gotta do that. But hi. I have my ears are like weird. Not my ears, my ears. Today is Wednesday. It's the next day. So I have to do the rest of my plant chores.
Right.
I gotta take some of the plants that are in the propagation box need to be propagated. Is that weird? Like I need to propagate some of the plants that are...
Propagations need to be propagated?
Yeah, and I want to go through those better with you guys because I only went through them
propagated if they're in the propagation box?
in the bathroom. No, some of them are like, they're rooted, established plants. Okay. They're just ready to be cut and propagated because they're too big for the propagation box. So they need another one that's smaller. Or I could put them back into that box and take the bigger ones out. Anyway, we got to figure out the greenhouse. And then I'm going to put all of my Hoyas in the cabinet. I'm thinking that I'm going to take them out of the plastic bags and put them in there just to kind of see if it raises the humidity by having more plants in there without a humidifier. And then if it's not enough, I'm going to put them back in the plastic bags and into the cabinet, which is not going to look cute, but it's going to be effective. So that's really all that matters. Things aren't going to look cute in between for a while right now, but as long as the plants are happy, that's really all that matters. So I guess I have to get up now and
gross.
go put the Hoyas in the cabinet.
Comfy sofa.
It is a comfy sofa.
I'm gonna get in here with you.
Hi.
Hi. Don't mind me. It's fine. Okay, no, we're gonna stay here now.
It's nice.
Yes, it's good.
Okay, well.
Okay, no videos today. Goodbye.
You're good. Sorry this is a weird angle, but this is my cabinet that he put together for me. He's over there.
Okay, what's up?
And then I have all of my my Hoya cuttings and stuff that I showed you guys yesterday in this box. So I wanted to take them out and put them in the cabinet, which you haven't seen yet, unless you watched the Ikea vlog on the other channel. There's just a sad ficus in here right now that I'm gonna have to move. And then the alocasia stingray that you guys saw us get a while back. This is the only leaf that's left from the original plant, and all these little baby ones are new. They're so cute! And then the Hoya Caretaker in here. That if you watch my plant tour, I told you guys there was another one here. This is the one. Because I have a Hoya Caretaker problem. Every time I see them in Home Depot, I feel the need to buy them. That one was a rescue. And then there's some more Hoyas that I brought from home in there. This is my Hoya linearis because I had to restart the plant in this cute little pot from Target. These were $1, right? These pots?
Yes.
$1. Plants are my soil mates. So my linearis was like completely infested with mealybugs. So I decided to take it out of the pot and soak it. And I think I killed them all. I hope I killed them all. I don't know how they would have survived that, to be honest with you. But you never know with these things, because honestly, I feel like I see mealybugs on it again. And I don't know how that's possible. But I decided to just put it in perlite and start over, and hopefully, honestly, if mealybugs come back on this thing, I'm just throwing it out. I can't with it anymore. Like, I'll just buy a new one. It's fine. And then I have this Monstera that I can't remember how to say the name. Pinot something partita, something, I don't know. It looks like a Peru, but it's not. That my friend Tessa gave me a cutting of. So that's rooting up in this pot that says proud plant parent. I said plowed
Cloud print.
And then this is another Hoya. I think it's a parasitica. I don't remember. This one says give yourself time to grow in here. And then this one is also from Tessa. This is my Aglaonema chocolate, which is super cute. I like the little pink veins. You can see it like on the undersides of the leaves. Super cute. And this one says I wet my plants. Okay, and then I did bring over my little Monstera Leclercana variegata tissue culture baby. So I'm keeping this one in the plastic bag, so I'm not taking any chances with it. And I put it right under these lights here because these are not, they're LED lights, but they're not like really strong enough for a bunch of plants. So this is kind of an experiment. It looks pretty right now, but it's probably not gonna look very pretty when I'm done putting everything in here anymore. So there's that. And this is my little kodama that I made out of clay. We gotta make more stuff out of clay. This is the pig that he made, that he put in my cabinet, even though I told him doesn't go with the rest of the things in the cabinet, but it's fine. Greenhouse now. Hooray! He's not in the greenhouse.
No,
he's out there.
What's up?
And this is as low as I can get you. So I'm sorry that you can't actually see inside this container, but it exists, I promise. And I've shown you guys most of what's in here, but I can show you again really quickly. I have this jade satin syndapsis that is probably ready to come out of here. And then this is my Philodendron Campo Sportuanum. Say that 10 times fast.
No.
It's just a little baby. So the new leaves are coming in really small. I don't know. And then this is not a syndapsis lucens. It's a, oh god, I don't remember what it's called. It starts with an A. Anodendrum. It's not an amydrium. I think it's Anodendrum silver. That leaf is crispy. This one's a humidity hoe for sure, so it stays in the prop box forever. This is the Syndapsis Moonlight, or it might be the Officinalis. It looks different than the Moonlight. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm waiting for more growth to happen to kind of like really definitively ID this, but it doesn't look like the Treleaf Moonlight.
No.
No.
Too wide.
And then I have the Treleaf Dark Form, which probably needs to come out of here too. It's got roots
It's a big plant.
coming out the bottom, and it's starting to, I don't know, trail, I guess. But we should probably propagate it, honestly, and repot this. Some of these I'm going to be repotting today. This is one of my many silver stripes that I've been growing for a giveaway. I've been growing both of these for a giveaway for quite some time. So now that it's warm out, once we're all settled, I'll do my giveaway with those finally. And then I have this Syngonium erythrophyllum.
Erythritol?
Stemma?
No.
Erythrostemma. I don't know. It's got these cool dark leaves and then they're like burgundy on the other side. So this one's been in moss. It probably should not be anymore, but it's fine. And then I have my mystery plants that are not Scindapsus, but they're either called Scindapsus neon stripe or cat eye sometimes. But I think somebody actually said this is in the ginger family, so I don't really know. I have another one.
That's a really cool leaf. Yeah.
So I gotta take these out of moss eventually too. This is a whole way to reuse plastic bottles. And then I've just recently put my Scindapsus Silver Lady in here. She's got some new growth. So I figured she was gonna stay living in here. My Burl Marks Fantasy.
Oh.
Started out as just this one leaf cutting, and then put out this stem here with this beautiful leaf, and now it's working on another one over here. So this is gonna need a pole soon as well, or something to support it, but I don't have anything on me right now to do that, so it's just gonna have to stay in here for now. Ooh. One that I do want to repot today, because it's been in leca for way too long, is my varicosum. So I'm hesitant because it's been growing in water for such a long time.
Holy cow.
Yeah, to put it into soil, but it needs to happen. So I'm gonna propagate some. I brought all my stuff to propagate this top piece here in some perlite, and then get this repotted and back in here probably, so that it stays moist and doesn't die while it's adjusting to the new setup. So these leaves are freaking beautiful. And then they've got this like red on the backs. I don't know which kind of varicosum this is because there's so many different varieties. Standeliana, I think I propagated this for somebody that I was gonna trade.
I mean, my name's on the cup.
Your name is on the cup. It's from September
Oh.
2021.
Oh wow, nice.
So I like to reuse my Starbucks cups. It's got lots of roots. Lots and lots of roots on that one. I'm gonna leave that one alone because this is the mother plant that needs to be propagated and then put up on something for sure, because she's just going crazy and she's not super variegated. So I'm hoping that giving her a nice chop and giving her some more light in here eventually will get her to be a little bit more variegated. That's the Standeliana Albo. The one that I want to repot today into a larger container and up onto a pole is my Philodendron melanochrysum, because look at those leaves. They're so pretty, and it's working on another one, and I just want them to keep getting bigger. I think they're getting bigger because they were growing like up against the side of the container, so it was like, felt like it was climbing something.
Just aerial roots.
Because when I started it, they were just a little baby. It's got another little baby growing off the bottom here. So this one we're gonna put in some fresh soil today. We'll probably reuse some of this and just add a little bit more chunky stuff to it, and then get it up on a pole and hope that it just like doesn't hate me, because look at it. That's a pretty leaf. I keep going back and forth between this and the varicosum. I don't know which one's my favorite. That's that. Where should I start? I don't know either. I'm gonna move this out of the way. I'm gonna repot these things off camera, and then I'll show you guys the final product, just because you don't need to see all this. You know how to repot plants. Okay, so here is the propagation box. You guys see I propagated some of the varicosum here. And there's another one over here. This is the top cut. And some of the original plants that were in here as well. I just took out the melanochrysum. potted it up, put it on this moss pole. Look at these leaves. They're so velvety. You can even tell on camera how velvety they are. I think I could just sit here and pet them all day. So hopefully that's gonna help get this thing to keep growing and throwing out even bigger leaves. Cleaned out the prop boxes over here, gonna propagate more stuff and put it in there. This is the base of what's left of the varicosum. Stunning. Which one do you prefer? The varicosum or the melanochrysum?
That's really difficult.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, those leaves are so pretty.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
I like the shimmer on the other one though.
The velvety.
Yeah.
I know. I guess they're both so different. It's hard to pick one. And then this is the Syngonium erythrostemma. I don't know. It's pretty. It should bounce back. I put it in leca. I cleaned it all out. So, well, there's still some dirt floating around in there somehow, but it's fine. I've never done this before, but we're going to try it. It's a Syngonium, so it likes being in water. I'm pretty confident that'll be okay. My Monstera Peru I threw over here. Rhaphidophora Hoya was in one of these prop boxes. And that's about it. We put the stand sea light facing down for now. So I think that's plenty far away. This is kind of like off to the side. So, and then I'm going to pull this here, put the top on it, and that's it. That's the greenhouse. Let me try and not knock anything over with my butt. So far, that's just a temporary setup. Not bad, right? Oh my god, it's so pretty. Not bad for a janky setup.
Janky.
No, this light should be good. I'll keep an eye on it for the next few days and make sure that it's not too bright for anything, but I think it's good. So that's it for this video. This is, I guess, part 1 of like moving with plants vlog. So everything is still in progress. It doesn't look great. The cabinet doesn't look great. Why? And the greenhouse doesn't look great, but it's functional, and that's what counts. So I guess if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. Go check out our channel because there's more like moving vlog stuff coming over there, and you'll see us do other things like the other furniture and put the cabinet together. If you're interested in seeing that, I threw that in the Ikea vlog that's up already, the part 1. We're working on part 2, working on it, and we're going live this weekend, so I'm aiming for this video to be out before that. So meet us live Sunday. I don't know, what time do you want to do it?
I don't know.
Sunday the 27th.
When are you going to be there?
Maybe around noon, something like that. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Whenever we've had breakfast.
Yeah, around noon,
like
usually.
Stuff. Yeah, by then.
We've had time
Sure.
to digest and get ready. Anyway, that's it for this video, and I'll be seeing you guys again soon because we have a lot more moving with plants to do. So I don't know how many parts. This is part 1, but how many parts do you think?
Of probably
Take
infinite.
a guess.
Yeah.
Take a guess. I think at least like 4.
One of, I'm gonna say like
4 or
8.
5. 8 parts? I don't think you guys want that much moving content.
Well, we don't have to show them all the moving content.
I'm just saying, how many videos
Oh, I don't know.
do you think I would fill up
A lot.
with all this stuff?
You have a lot of shoes.
Well, I'm not gonna film moving my shoes.
It's a good thing. That'd be really boring.
Anyway,
Shouldn't do that.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, goodbye.
I appreciate you, fam, and we will see you in the next one.